Good morning. Good morning. Welcome back to Tap In. Right now, it's one of those days. It's Friday the 13th. It has been a horrible trading month so far for so many people. As they say, a lot of people have gone tilt. Man, that they have blown through all of their accounts. I managed to squeeze out a win yesterday in the queue, but it was very short-lived. Knocked out 100 points easily. But prior to that, I have been getting chopped up. Like most of you, I've been getting chopped up. One thing I just want to talk about, when you blow an account, there's several things in play, right? Now that means you probably try to get back in a revenge trade. You had this bias messed up. You weren't quite sure where the market was going. You jumped in one side. You end up becoming liquidity. Then you try to go to the other side. And they did the same. There's always something going on that you're not aware of. And that's not necessarily to discourage anybody. I see people online, and that's one thing that I'm starting to learn about social media. Oftentimes, you just want to stop and not even focus on what other people have to say about trading, because a lot of them don't know. There's a lot of cap out there, a lot of cap. There's a big situation going on with Dole Exchange. Young dude that I've seen on YouTube for a while now. He's been doing it for 7 years, I believe. And he's been on there and he's been talking and he built up a massive following. And it comes out that he was trading a demo account. And some people are saying he's telling the truth. Some people are saying he's not. I don't personally care, because I feel like there's two sides to this thing. Either you're going to be a great YouTuber that trades and you're going to have a massive following, or you're going to be a trader who does YouTube and you're not going to have that big of a following because your focus is elsewhere. I am on the come up, like most people. We've had to make sacrifices. We have to do things that necessarily take our time away to try to get to where we want to be. You're not going to be great at both. Either you're going to have to hire a team or something if you plan on doing it that way. More than likely, I start bringing out these hits. But yeah, I'm eventually have to hire a team to help me pop on YouTube. That's just automatic. That's common sense, right? Now, I'm sitting here this morning, it being Friday the 13th. I also have an interview later on, and I have not been asleep. I ain't gonna hold y'all. I made a mistake last night trying to prep, started late. A lot of this stuff I don't even know what I'm talking about. You know, I'm just throwing out, see whatever sticks, right? We're just trying to get that income before I make this move back overseas. And I'm just like, let me just lock something in real quick. I'll figure it out later. That's what most of us do in their corporate. So let's not even act like this is a secret. Like, oh, no, that's not right, man. Do what you got to do to get that bread. You dig? I don't care what it is. Now, I say that because I'm a realist. I'm not here to impress, nor am I here to try to fake the funk. I don't have any real payouts yet. Like, I got PA accounts, but I'm not trading them because I feel like I'm not ready for those until I start banging out these evals like it's nothing. When I can pass an eval easy, then I'm like, I bet now it's time for my PA account. Maybe that's flawed logic here, but I just feel like, I don't know. Am I weird for that? The crazy part about EA accounts, though, EA, evals, my bad. Lack of sleep is gonna give me. Look, I might want to try to get a nap in, but it ain't gonna happen. The crazy part about it is that you're trained to trade in an aggressive way. You're trying to pass that eval as fast as possible, so you internalize the behavior, therefore taking it over to your PA account and blowing it up. Joker style. Blowing it up, And it's not intentional, it's just you're trading with a lot of emotion, a lot of desperation at times. You're gonna make mistakes. This is what happens. Now, at the same time, I'm in a similar situation as you, right? Right now, I'm in that position where it's like, look, am I going to chase this dream? And if I am, I'm going to make the sacrifices in order to do so successfully. And I've made several sacrifices to do that. And I'm here to tell you, like, at what point do you stop and say, okay, enough is enough. I have to realize that this is a marathon. It's not a sprint, right? You heard that a lot. But impulse control is going to be your biggest downfall in trading. Can you manage impulse control? It's also those fears of missing out, right? Like the fear of missing out, like, oh man, this is it. This is the one that's going to help me get past it. But can you sit on your hands? And evals make that damn near impossible because you are trying to battle the rebuild. You don't want to have to worry about paying that bill again for the month. right? You got a short time period. If the market is moving and it's ranging, you panic and you try to throw your hat in the ring, even though you know those odds aren't in your favor, but you do it anyway. Yeah, I know this very well because I've done it. I've taken into account up to 2,600 in profit and lost the entire thing. You know, you only need 3,000 for some of these. I was rocking with the Apex eval, got it over 2,600 and blew the entire account. Now, looking back, it's like, oh yeah, whatever it is, I'll just get another one, but not so much. Not now, because each time you do that, all that's telling you is that you don't know what the hell you're really doing. You don't. You just pretend to act like you do until it's time, right? Even now, like I get back online here, and I see that they took my my target in London, and it's like, dude, I know it's a news day, 8:30, I think it's core PPI. It's like, y'all just couldn't wait to do that. And I wasn't paying attention. I was doing other things last night, but it's like, dude, like I could see where I could have easily got in. But the problem is you never really know. You never really know, right? But I'm not here to make this too long. I just want to tell you, this has not been easy. The market conditions have not been easy. It's Friday the 13th. Now, I know you don't have to be superstitious, but let's just say, what happens if you trade the right way? What happens? What happens if you say, okay, rather than me trying to get several eval accounts, let me just focus on the ones I have. I've got a total of 3, hopefully soon to be 9 PA accounts here soon. If all goes well, you know, if we get these market conditions going. But at the same time, I'm also realizing that I too have a lot of problems with impulse control. And that has been my biggest issue. Trying to chase price. The last podcast we talked about chasing waterfalls. I was referring to price. Don't go chasing price. Wait for it to come back and give you the setup you need. You get in when you're supposed to, right? That's just something I do. Something I've always struggled with, making stupid decisions rather than taking my time, thinking about them and moving forward. But see, here's the thing. TTL, time to live if you're in IT. But this is also trading to live, right? So when we say TTL from now, the situation has changed. This is no longer a, hopefully it'll work out kind of thing. No, this is get rich or die trying, literally. I'm on my 50 cent with that, and I mean that. So today, I just want to press upon you taking the time to get your setup to where it makes sense for you and your trading style, not before, not after. You know, you want to see these things play out the way they're supposed to and take your trades in the way that they're supposed to be taken. All right, I'm gonna leave that with you. Good luck out there today. You know, remember, it doesn't work out, you got time. Got time to get better. Got time to really work on your craft. We can do it because it's a marathon and not a sprint. Have a great day. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Have a great weekend. Let's get it.